was Michael Milken unleashing the capitalists on the old industries that were not productive, that were wasteful, shutting them down. But capital doesn't go to waste. It went from the Rust Belt to Silicon Valley. The capital was redeployed from wasteful production to futuristic, wealth-creating, innovative production. Silicon Valley was made possible by the Rust Belt shutting down, by shifting capital to its most productive use, which is what finance and financiers do so well. You cannot understand America's success economically over the last 30 years without understanding what Milken and the hostile takeover artists, like Carl Icahn, who's still around, did during that period. And they are vilified, and they've been criminalized. Milken served in jail exactly because of their success, their unbelievable success at transforming the American economy from a conglomerate-based economy, unproductive, to a focused, lean, incredibly productive industrial world during the 1990s. Of course, since then, we've passed laws to bring back the 1970s because we like it so much. Now, there's one area in which, capitalists or free marketers always criticize banks and financial markets and institutions because they seem to be so in bed with government. And it's true. I mean, how many Goldman Sachs chairmen have now been Treasury Secretaries of the United States? It's like a revolving door. I don't know what Trump had in mind in terms of the swamp, but everybody surrounds Donald Trump today is from Goldman Sachs, as every other president has surrounded himself with Goldman Sachs people in the past. It seems like there is this complete immersion between government and Wall Street. Now, that is a justifiable criticism. And many say, well, they rig the game so that they can make money at everybody else's expense. And there's a certain truth to that. But again, you have to know history to understand where that comes from. And I'm not going to go into the whole story, but I mean, from the beginnings of time, kings wanted to control banks. Why? Because that's where the money was. And if you wanted to wage a war, it was much easier to have the bank print the money for you and to create special rules or to just take over the bank so that you could go to war.